Hello and welcome to another episode of Que Pasa Hialeah. Hi, my name is Dr. Tony Cruz. I'm the campus president here at the MiamiDade College Hialeah campus. And today we're going to be talking about Miami and technology. And joining us today as our special guest is Antonio Delgado. He's Vice President of Innovation and Technology Partnerships here at MiamiDade College. Welcome, Antonio.
Thank you so much for the invite, Dr. Cruz, and que pasa, Hialeah? I'm very excited to be here.
Great to have you. It's wonderful. And we'll just jump into some questions. And, I know you've been with the college for a while and you're in this new role. But tell us a little bit about yourself, some background, and also what led, the path that has led you to this new role here at the college.
Yeah, so my passion has always been technology. So I'm Cuban. I came to Miami like many Cubans with really for the American dream and especially in technology. So my story is actually like many stories that we see across Miami, but especially in Hialeah, is the story of the immigrant coming here and really struggling to find a job, finding an opportunity. But my passion to technology really drove me at some point to teach a class in technology at MiamiDade College. Okay. And the opportunity that through education, we could help students get a credential to then get a job. So at that point, that was 6 years ago, I discovered that my passion was not only technology, but also education. That opportunity that technology combined with education, how can we change lives like mine when I arrived as an immigrant, or those that are second generation of immigrants, get into an opportunity, get into a high paying career, especially in technology. So for a few years, I was instructor, then I became the dean of the School of Engineering and Technology. And I happily served on that role, connecting the college with the latest trends in technology and the biggest companies in technology nowadays, like Microsoft, Google, Tesla, with electric vehicles. And now I'm serving as Vice President of Innovation and Technology Partnerships to really make sure that all our student body can really get the right skills, the latest skills that are required for the future jobs, but also that they can get an opportunity and high paying jobs, especially in the technology field.
That's awesome and great work and much needed in our community. And we as America's as democracy college, we're constantly doing things in order to give these opportunities to individuals in our community. So, Antonio, why is there so much buzz about Miami and tech? I mean, if whether you're looking at social media or you're watching something on television or radio or whatever the medium may be, you're watching all these things that are happening about Miami and tech. Why is that such a big deal?
So we are lucky when, of course, we have lived through a pandemic that has been really bad for many, but we were lucky in Miami that because of the nice weather that we have and the option to work remotely for many companies worldwide, but especially in the US, many companies and professionals decided to move to Miami. Why? Because of if you work remotely, what better than being in Miami to make that happen? But also because tax incentives that, not having taxes in the state of Florida really make it easy for companies in San Francisco, the Silicon Valley area, New York, Boston. So we have seen a lot of companies naturally deciding for Miami as their next destination to really, come here, open new positions. And then we saw government, especially with Mayor Suarez and Mayor Levin Cava, really advocating for those companies to come and helping them to come. So that combination of, the perfect storm that happened because of the pandemic with government and then the local ecosystem that already existed in technology and innovation in Miami really produced a wave that started January of this year with a lot of attention and companies moving to Miami. Right. And then that wave became a movement, not just one thing that was happening for a couple of months, but a movement of a lot of attention into Miami as a tech ecosystem that is growing, as a city that is growing, especially in the fields of technology, with venture capital coming and many banks looking to invest in Miami, invest in companies, invest in startups, invest in those small businesses that are growing and see the potential on how can we grow the city. That's also bringing a lot of professionals coming on from the outside, jobs being created. But very important for MiamiDade College is how can we, especially those companies coming, they're looking for talent. They're
Sure.
looking for talent, and they want diverse talent, and they want the representation from local talent. So again, Miami-Dade College in that role of, democracy's college, and really making sure that we are the pathway for those companies that are coming, those tech jobs that are being created, and non-tech jobs as well, making sure that we can get our students, any age, any program, any field, into those new markets and new opportunities that are being created now in Miami. So how can we make this tech ecosystem inclusive, inclusive to Hialeah, inclusive to all the cities that we have in the county, in a way that our local talent are the ones really filling those jobs that are being created, while helping those companies grow, continue coming here, and really we are all thriving by really, being part of this movement that has been created in tech.
Definitely exciting times here in Miami. And and you just touched upon some of the things that in the role of the college and Miami-Dade College is doing. Are there any other specific things that you want to mention that the college has been doing as this has been growing and booming, and how we're contributing to this trend in tech here in Miami?
So, and even before this momentum started to grow in Miami, we were already working again with the big tech companies, and we were getting like Microsoft to come and use the latest certification and training from Microsoft here for our students. So we're about to open new opportunities to expand and get access to cloud computing through Microsoft. We were working with Amazon Web Services on the same cloud computing as the one of the skills that many companies are looking for. It's the number one skill based on LinkedIn on the companies are looking talent in. So we developed these cloud computing programs in collaboration with AWS and Microsoft to really help our local students, our local community, get the skills and get those jobs. And again, not only in Miami, but nationally.
Sure.
Working with companies like Tesla on creating an electric vehicles pathway to work for Tesla, or working with companies like IBM, big company in technology, touching many different fields, especially artificial intelligence, and how we position the college as the pathway to get into applied artificial intelligence positions. So is the role of the college has been and continues to be that connector with the latest in technology to make sure that we provide exactly the right skills that are needed for the jobs of today and the future, but also that we hear and we listen to what the companies that are coming are looking for, that we can connect into what is the demand, so we can create those skills, that we can bring those skills to our students through our programs, and then we can connect and create that seamless transition into economic mobility. Why? Because of the high paying jobs. So sometimes we see the students that they just want to learn English and they come just because of that opportunity. I want to learn English at Miami-Dade College, but this is really a chance to go for more than English. Is how can you learn and master that second language, especially if you live in Hialeah, but how can you continue? And how can you continue into cybersecurity as one of the areas that we're growing and feeling a huge demand that exists in cybersecurity? How can we help the students get the right skills, certifications, and then a job? So that's what we have been doing, serving the community, serving the local ecosystem that is growing, but especially thinking about the students. How can we help them succeed?
Definitely, all those connections and that in those partnerships that you and others have formed in the last several years are extremely important for all of us here in the community. And like you said, how they impact our students. So, if there's students watching this, will be watching this, and how can they learn more about the tech opportunities in the community? Like, the opportunities and the programs maybe that we offer here at the college that may help them get to that dream job.
So the college is a big institution. We have 8 campuses, one of them in Hialeah. So definitely being connected with the campuses and how the campuses announce the programs that they're releasing, the activities that are available. And Hialeah is one of those campuses that are always doing activities for the students. And then as a college, the college, again, releasing opportunities college-wide that especially through social media and being connected with the college channels to understand or to see or to hear about what is the latest that is happening. So through the website, through social media, and through the campuses and the schools inside those campuses to really get to hear what's happening, to stay connected. And sometimes we bring these opportunities totally for free because of funding that we get to really help the students. So really staying connected with what's happening and the opportunities, especially because of the affordability and sometimes even for free when the option comes. So staying connected with the latest, with what's happening is the best way to really, continue improving and getting new skills.
Excellent advice. And based on your experience with technology and your professional experience, I know that many of our students are looking, to their career, right? Starting their career, or somebody that's already had a career and they're switching careers. Is there any words of wisdom that you can share with our Miami-Dade College students?
So this is an exciting time right now. Miami is growing as a city. Technology is very accessible and affordable, and especially in the field of technology, there are high-paying jobs out there. So I encourage our students that have a passion for technology. That sometimes when I came again, I discovered the word immigrant. I didn't have that in my vocabulary before, but we are scared and we think like this is not for me, or I'm not at that level, or I don't know English enough, or like you have to overcome those barriers because yes, this is for you. And companies are looking for talent like you. And actually companies are even looking for talent that knows 2 languages. And you already have an advantage because you are a master in Spanish. So I'm to that population in Hialeah, it's like I see them with an advantage, and I see them, doesn't matter which age, doesn't matter where you are in your career. If you want to change careers, this is a great opportunity. We have upskilling programs, reskilling programs to really help you get the skills and really get into better high-paying jobs that are waiting out there. So many companies are saying that they cannot find talent, and I'm saying we do have talent. We are ready, and you just need to believe in yourself that yes, you can do it. You can overcome those initial barriers, and at that time you will see, great, that I did it, because now I see the results for me and my family. Now I can really show more in my own local community, my own family, that this is possible. So again, looking for those that are willing to make it. We are here to help, and we are here to bring more students and more anyone from the community that wants a second chance or that they want to get into a new career. Like, that's what we are here for. So hopefully this message gets to them because we are serving them.
An extremely important message, and thank you for those words of wisdom. Si se puede. We know that it can happen, right? People can do it, and we have the opportunities here at the college to help those students reach those goals. Vice President Delgado, I appreciate your time this morning, and thank you so much for joining us here on Que Pasa Hialeah. I wish you the best in your new role. I know that we interact a lot, so we'll be seeing a lot of each other. And for those of you that joined us today, thank you for joining us on this episode of Que Pasa Hialeah, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you.
Thank you.